Hello, this is Ismaeel Saber, a level 6 Coventry digital media student at the Knowledge Hub Universities in Cairo, Egypt. And I'm here to take you to a one-of-a-kind experience of Khan El Khalili. Let's go.
The Khan El Khalili Bazaar is one of the oldest markets, if not the oldest in the Middle East, famously known for cheap Egyptian gifts and antiques. Located in the heart of Islamic Cairo, the area attracts foreign tourists and Egyptian citizens, and the place is home to many historical Islamic sites, attractions, mosques, in addition to a unique collection of food and beverage outlets and souvenir shops. The bazaar has been a primary source of inspiration, influencing many artists to create and excel throughout the ages, including the Egyptian intellectual author Naguib Mahfouz, who wrote some famous novels in the streets of Khan El Khalili. Moving on with our research question, which is how could digital media tools be utilized to create an immersive experience of Khan El Khalili and deliver it through a human's five senses, which are sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste. For me, it all started with a trip to Dubai in March 2021, where I visited the expo and saw the Palestinian Pavilion, which included an experience of Palestine through a human's five senses, where they had a station for every sense. The problem I was trying to solve is that visitors spend long hours in the area without getting the entire experience and discovering all the attractions available. Seeing that the problem affects both Egyptian citizens and foreign tourists, I've come up with one solution to help both: a mobile experience pavilion, which is all about delivering the genuine experience through a human's five senses, either in Egypt or internationally. As a digital media student who has experienced various media tools and mediums, I would like to include as many tools as I can from the ones I learned during my years of study, and to be able to execute this project based on the knowledge I gained from my educational path. Mediums include photography, videography, video editing, branding, graphic design and set building, interior design, sound design, and lastly, a hobby that I didn't learn in uni, cooking. In addition to a website that will explore a virtual tour for every sense. Focusing on our golden ticket for this project, the five senses, where I have created a special set of attractions that are relevant to each sense: sight, taste, smell, hear, and touch. Starting off with the blessing of sight, the project will include a photography photo book, a photography photo gallery, and a documentary film. As for taste, I'm aiming to bring in traditional food samples, a cutlery props corner, and a food photography gallery of Egyptian traditional foods that found in the area. For the smell part, I'm aiming to bring in perfumery samples and Egyptian food spices, where you could have a game to guess the spice. For the hearing part, I will probably need to learn more about sound design, because I want to create a mix of the ambient sounds found in the place, in addition to a station dedicated to Adhan sounds. Lastly, for touch, I'm aiming to bring in bazaar samples, authentic sand and dust, stones, and fabrics. As for the plan for the pavilion, I want it to be a hexagon made out of 6 sections, 1 for each sense, and 1 to be an entrance and an exit. All the titles in the pavilion will be subtitled in Arabic and English for local Egyptians and museum visitors to be able to understand and comprehend all the information given. The only thing we're looking for in the target groups are for them to be more than 10 years old and have basic technology literacy to be able to handle the speakers, the systems, and everything in the pavilion. For the visual style, we want to go with the colors of the Egyptian flag, the red, white, black, in addition to grey, with the fonts displayed on the screen, for both Arabic and English. Here we have some photos that were taken by me during the first site visit, to indicate about the visual style this pavilion will follow. The main motivator for me is this beautiful smile over here. Amira Muhammad Munir, an Egyptian visual artist who happens to be my lovely grandmother. She was a genuine creative, and ever since I've lost her over 2 years ago, I've always wanted to carry her legacy and make her proud. To make the experience a true one-of-a-kind experience, I've decided to add giveaways for all the visitors who are going to visit the pavilion. Giveaways could include spice samples, postcards, stickers, an experience passport for every station, keychains, or even fridge magnets. After running a quick survey on 110 people, these were the results I got. 70% were females while 30 were males. 51% were over 30 while the other 49 were under. 98% have been to Khan El Khalili, with over 72% of them going twice, with the majority of them spending 1 to 4 hours in the place. When we asked them about the senses they used the most in the place, sight was the more dominant. Most of the people like the bazaar, the historic attractions, and the overall vibes. As for the obstacles they faced as visitors, the places are crowded, parking, accessibility, and some even faced some harassment. As per the limitations, I might face some difficulties with the resources on campus. Other limitations would be the Egyptian authorities, as they are not very friendly with people walking around with cameras.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that tiny bit of Egypt and can't wait to show you the full experience and full story here in Egypt. Thank you.